So, hello, it's Gay Schizophrenic, episode 8, September 17th, 2024. And this one's entitled How I Became 45, because it's my birthday. Well, we're just going to dive right in, so we're trying to keep this at 10 minutes. I survived 44 years, whole 44 years I survived. I've established that much. And I've gotten some personal stuff over the last few videos, so I don't want you to think my life is all sad. Currently, let's talk about my love life a little bit. Well, I haven't gotten laid in a while. Last guy was a guy that barely spoke English. That was fun. A lot of see, no, and during the love making, establishing what we wanted to do. And it was fun. He didn't want to fuck. He just wanted to get skull fucked. So, yeah, I didn't call him back. But let's see. Currently, I have the option of banging Santa Claus, some old guy with a long beard, which when I was talking to him, on Grinder, I was asking him, are you a biker? Are you lunatic French? And he said, no, I'm Santa. So he works as Santa during the holidays. So I'm an elf. I could dress up in an elf costume and bang Santa Claus. And I banged guys over 60 one time. My one ex James. He was 59 and lying about his age. I think he was actually 63 or 65. That was a strange time, staring at the back of a 60-year-old's head, wondering what life decisions brought me here. So there's that out there, the option to bang Santa and be his ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. I'd make him call me his ho ho ho. And I'd be, take it, Santa, take it. And his little Santa outfit with me as an elf. Now, see, those are things that sound like you should do just because it's funny. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. No. My other option, this guy I started talking to, seems like he likes me. He's into making women's action figures, which I just love because he's got a hobby, so he's not totally dull. And he's got a feminine side, which I just love the feminine guys. I'll hold your hand while you walk around Walmart with your man purse, and I'll let you think it's a satchel. I love doing that. Walmart's great for dates. And yeah, so there we go. And see, so my best bud Ben, he called me up just now and told me he was going to get me a gift from a specialty shop. So immediately I guessed that he was going to get me a dildo, which he admitted was his first thought for a gift for me because we've been close enough as friends for the last however long, over a decade. And yeah, we've gotten to the point we kind of read each other's minds. Or maybe dildo is just so obvious. Maybe you thought somebody was going to give me a dildo for my birthday. Maybe there you go. Now, I don't really want a dildo for my birthday because I don't want to give a guy like an opt out. Like, hey, how about we just use this dildo? I would rather use my dick. And I want the option to be my dick or crushing loneliness. I want those to be the options that a guy is presented with. You can't be alone tonight or alone in life. There's no dildo to save you. Take my dick. So that's where we're hoping that goes. And yes, I'm not hoping for a dildo as a present. I've had a bottom. Now, gays go tops and bottoms. The top is dominant, the bottom is submissive. And you kind of fill in the blanks what top and bottoms do. So I got bored of being a top after a couple of years. I said, hey, it's your turn. Now, that was with Trevor. And yeah, so he took his turn. He had a dildo. He didn't really know how to fuck because he was a 30-year-old virgin at that point. And yeah, so he took a dildo a little bit. He had some fun with that. And it didn't really do anything for me. I don't know what bottoms are so wild about. No idea. No idea what they're so wild about the bottom thing. I don't get anything out of it. Of course, I never had my brains fucked out, so there's that. And yeah, so life is not in a bad place. Getting starting a job in October with my sister's company. Don't know what I'll be doing there. They they put the decals on the otherwise white working vans. Like the decal, the company's picture, and the only thing they put on is the guy waving from the heating and electric company. He's waving, that guy? That's the only thing they put on the vans. Those companies don't get a choice, just the waving guy. That's what they put on vans. So you're going to see a lot more of the waving guy around here in my particular corner of the world in Pennsylvania. So, Pennsylvania, it's a great place. Lots of guns, just guns everywhere. We have show your gun day at work sometimes. I've had more than one job where somebody brought in their gun just to show. And everybody looks up on the internet different guns and talks about guns. And I hate show your gun day. I don't even want to shoot guns. I feel that gun is a tool and it's not interesting for entertainment. I just feel like, it's a gun. Yeah, you should practice with it if you're going to have one for self defense, go to the range, take a safety course, all that stuff. But show and tell day, show your gun at work day, I've never been a fan of. Yeah, I've never been a fan of that. So, well, wow, we're really speeding through the minutes here. I apparently have a lot to say today. Let's see, where's my tape recorder at? Well, we're trying not to use that anymore. But, yeah, I guess we still got a full 3 minutes left. So, I guess I might as well not hold back. Let's get into why I tried crack. Well, brainwashing goes your mother, then your sister's brothers and father, then your other relatives and friends. Then they send you off to school. You got preschool, kindergarten, but then you're pretty good at brainwashing who you're going to be for the rest of your life if you're not by 11 or 12. And just to make sure the brainwashing sticks, we have the talk with our father sometime before junior high. So mine was sometime before junior high, 11, 12, something like that. And when it came to drugs, what he had to tell me was that he expected that I would do pot and alcohol. Just expected that that was what was normal. And he told me he had a lot of friends that died from drug abuse, which all I heard was friends and drug abuse. So when I was 17, I was a real good kid. I didn't mess with wrestling team, Boy Scouts, all that stuff, straight and narrow. Until the day came when I was 17 and I went off to play laser tag with my friends with those old survivor shot laser tag guns. And the other guys weren't really there to play laser tag. They started passing a joint around. So I said, yeah, I'll try it. So I tried it, went home, passed out. Of course, it's of note that after we smoked, I asked the question, are we still going to play laser tag? Which we did. So that was fun. And then I started smoking pot quite regularly. I started getting into other drugs, all that stuff. And I never really a drug addict of any one particular drug, just kind of did whatever drug popped up for my early 20s, which, it's like using the nitroglycerin in an engine or whatever they use, a nitrous oxide. I don't think you want to use nitroglycerin in your engine. Freeze. That's stuff from Terminator 2. But yeah, so you'll be great for 5 years, all hopped up and speeding along, and then you'll crash. That's what I did. By 24, 25, I had lost my mind after failing college, getting kicked out of Navy boot camp, working factory jobs that were driving me crazy because it's not what my other friends were doing. Something was what my friends began to do, so my friends became crazy rednecks, which is my final stage of brainwashing the workforce with crazy rednecks. Little comments they make and stuff, about race and gays and all that stuff. And then finally, I decided to be brainwashed by various fruits. Yes, tomatoes, bananas, oranges. That's what I decided to brainwash me. Well, we're in the 9 minute mark. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Say go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and leave comments. I'll respond. This will premiere at 7 p.m., which I'm actually going to make sure I say something to anybody that's watching. And yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the video. Do you think I should fuck Santa Claus? Answer in the comments. I just don't know. I don't think I'm that desperate. I mean, it'd be funny and everything, but the guy's like in his 60s. He looks old and dirty. He looks like Santa Claus. Weight, everything. I'm sure he's a great mall Santa. Mall Santas have to have a personal life. So should I bang Santa Claus? That's where I am in my life. I'm hoping this other guy that makes women's action figures pulls through because he sounds really interesting and haven't talked to him all that much. He just wants to get naked and see what happens, which I love that pickup line. That's the best pickup line there is. Hey, what do you want? Let's just get naked. I love that one. No expectations. But yeah, so we're at the 10-minute mark. This is all over now. So check you later. What the hell, man? Check you later. That's from Dazed and Confused. And Be Well. That's from Demolition Man. So check you later. What the hell, man? Check you later.